never one to mess around with none of the fake shit. I learned the basics from my ace that I used to trade tapes with. And we was sitting in class watching the clock ticking and waiting till we could be kicking raps in the basement. We was a tag team, young rap fiends, caught the microphone fever and we didn't want the vaccine. Bad days, rap made them good. Nevertheless, I was nervous cause I was new to the neighborhood. On the block, hard pumping, I was cutting across the boulevard so the thugs wouldn't start nothing. Me and my dog, we was keeping it raw, dubbing our own instrumentals with blank tapes and pause buttons. Constantly confronted and chased, seemed like I couldn't go a day without a punch in the face. They laughed at me in school, they said, who's that guy? The quiet little white kid with two black eyes. I couldn't take it, 10 years old, getting attacked. He was the only reason that I didn't collapse. My man Will saw me falling apart. He said, I know they hit hard, but you gotta start hitting them back. So I did it, raised my knuckles and swung proper. Me and Iron Will, a couple of young boppers. And man, he got an earful cause nobody liked it. A young black boy sticking up for the white kid. We was together every day of the week, banging beats while we sat up at the table to eat. He pulled me out of all of my dark days and cold nights. He was more than a friend, man, he was my whole life. And now
that you left me, what will I do? What will I do then?
Bottom line is wishing that he still was around.
I remember how you used to be.
Bottom line is wishing that he still was around.
And yo, I wish you was still living. Word. Hey yo, skinny ninth grader, SCO, black hat, backpack, I'm in every show. Went from trying not to get beat down on Broadway to rhyming in San Francisco public high school hallways. Running around thinking I was a G, drinking bottles of brandy, smoking powerful weed. That was me, white tee with the Jordan wristband, on the bus listening to my $30 Discman. I gave a fuck about permission and rules. I got in trouble, had to go to 3 different schools. I wasn't paying attention to the teacher or the lesson plan. I was in the back studying Nas and Method Man. And I never really lost the flame. I hit the lunchtime cypher, met Coffee James, and it didn't take long. We started writing songs, and before we both knew it, we was off the chain. Mixed the 3rd Street flavor with the uptown flow. Running around the city straight murdering shows. And yo, the foes couldn't stand us. Still spitting the verse while we was sitting on the curb wearing handcuffs. School, we barely set foot in the place. Playing hooky at the record store, looking for breaks. Every day seemed like it was nothing but green grass, but I had a mean past that I couldn't escape. Now come on.
Bottom line is wishing that he still was around.
I remember how you used to be.
Bottom line is wishing that he still was around.
And yo, I wish you was still living. Word. Hey yo, this life is a heartbreaker. It ain't a thing that they can tell you to help you sustain the pain. First the sun shining, but when the sun goes down, it's just another cold night on the train. I walked a lonely mile as an only child. Inherited a dream from my brother who showed me how to keep my dukes up. My man no longer with me, but I see him under every lamp in this cold city. I never got a goodbye, even with the accident happening right in front of my eyes. And every year his birthday flies right on by. That's why I still cry every 4th of July. He told me that we was brothers, and I guess he was right, cause part of me will be alone for the rest of my life. I never have my man standing there to stick up for me, and I never see what he was gonna grow up to be. I sit alone and I stare at his hat, thinking back about when I was too embarrassed to rap. He said, Richie, your shit is ill, son, spit that shit. He said, no, Richie, for real, son, spit that shit. So I did it, started getting loose with a pen, and motherfuck blowing up, man, I do it for him. To the heaven above and the hell below, just know Richie Cunning is a 2-man show. It's like that.